You bet your bottom dollar we're doing this. Welcome, everybody, to another stream Thursday night here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. It's another Omnibros show, manga night, as we like to say, and I'm joined by two amazing individuals, Willie T. I'm mixed up. Sorry, Willie T. Dustis, and it's Colleen Beaches. How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm beaching.
That's super.
Whatever that means.
Super. Whatever that means, that's super. Love it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to the chat. As always, you guys are already chatting it up. That's great. Everybody watching later, thank you as well. We're doing another manga stream, and tonight we're going to talk about the Kodansha Manga App that was on every nerdy website. I saw it on news sites. I even saw it on freaking Variety of all places. And a lot of people in the Twitter space had strong opinions about that app, specifically people outside the U.S. But we're going to chat about that. And I got some new solicits from Seven Seas and any other random manga news out there. So, yeah, welcome all. Hit the like button if it's the first time you're watching. We do this every Thursday, talking about manga news and manga topics. So there we go. Happy Thursday, everyone.
Indeed.
Howdy, howdy. What's up, Tasty Mullen? Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Did you guys, by any chance, haul or read anything you want to mention before we get started?
Oh, I put my haul behind me because I actually had one this time.
You
That's
go,
awesome.
and I will go grab stuff.
I'll just go one at a time.
Yeah.
So I think this one came out a little while ago. I ended up only getting it recently, but Volume 8 of Lovesick Ellie.
Nice.
Also, I noticed on the back of these, they have little tweets, little tweet interactions between the characters. I thought that was fun.
Like fake tweets or like fake ones or real ones?
So like this says @Ellie_lovesick. He's heading out, but I won't let him go. You don't have to force me to stay. He says, I'm a prisoner of your love. We're spending the night, ..
Oh, wow.
TF with no BF. So they're all like Ellie's fake tweets from her Twitter, which is the premise of the series. And then I got Volume 2 of A Condition Called Love.
Nice.
Volume 9 of Spy Family. I did not even realize this was coming out this week.
Whoa. Are they still like every cover is the chair theme, right?
Yeah, and I think Volume 10 is Lloyd on like a rubble chair.
Oh wow.
So it's like kind of a chair, but also not. And then, so I got this one, I think earlier this month. It's called Let's Go Karaoke. This is just a one-volume series.
What's that about?
So this Yakuza guy needs to be good at karaoke because whoever loses in this karaoke battle that his Yakuza boss puts on, his Yakuza boss tattoos one of them. And he gives them a tattoo of the thing that they hate the most. And he's also really bad at giving tattoos, so he wants to avoid it. And he enlists the help of this 15-year-old choir boy to help him be good at karaoke. So he doesn't have to get a tattoo. It's a strange premise. I enjoyed it.
That sounds crazy.
It was a pretty funny series. Volume 10 of The Witch and the Beast.
Oh, I love that cover.
Yeah. I think this one is going to be the last one for a while because the author just went on hiatus for health problems. And I don't think Volume 11 has come out in Japan. So this might be the last one for a while. In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, Volume 3. Cool. Riley's favorite.
Let's go, baby.
His staple shoujo right now.
That is my shoujo obsession.
Eccentric Doctor of the Moonflower Kingdom. This is a new one from Seven Seas. I really liked the first volume. I was kind of like I wish there was more in it because they barely even like set up the story.
Yeah.
They got them to the palace, which was where the story is going to be taking place, and that's where it ended as well. And I was like, oh, I wish there was like one more chapter.
Yeah.
And then the last one is Run Away With Me Girl, Volume 2.
I like the font of that. Nice.
That's all.
I do want to mention before we continue. Sorry about that. Sorry, Willie, to cut you off. That you could haul books if you visit In Stock Trades. That's always an option, guys. You can buy all your favorite collected editions, whether it be an omnibus, hardcover, trade paperback, manga, all that fun stuff, box sets. You can get it by visiting our sponsor's website, instocktrades.com, with deals that range from 42 to 50, 60% off. It changes. You got to check out the website for all the cool deals and the books of the week and all that fun stuff. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's instocktrades.com, the official sponsor of Omnibroslive here on the Omnibus Collectors Network. Also, I like that the new releases, it's super mixed right now with like manga and light novels and comics. That's really cool to see. And you got some cool releases here, like Coffee Moon and what's it called? Called The Name of the Night, Volume 1.
Mm-hmm.
You got Beast Complex, Volume 2 right there. Lots of cool stuff, guys. If you make an order of $50 or more in the US, you get free shipping. And if you place an order on a week-by-week basis, you get that sweet loyalty discount that adds an extra 2% to your order. Like right now, still the top seller. It's another manga. It's Berserk Deluxe Edition Hardcover Volume 13. That's so cool to see, in my opinion. So you got to head out to In Stock Trades. Once again, proud sponsor of this channel, Omnibroslive, and, of course, the Omnibus Collectors Network. Next Monday, you got to tune in, of course, for the $50 gift card giveaway open to anybody around the world. Just got to show up and participate in the chat, and you're in the running for a gift card courtesy of InStockTrades.com. There you go. Sorry, Riley. Continue.
Let's see. So I got just some of the stuff that I know I got recently. I'm going to run through them. So I'm currently reading Junji Ito's Tombs.
I thought you already finished that book. Come on, man.
I know. I got it like a few days ago. I should have already read it like 5 times. No, I'm this many pages into it.
Nice.
The lesser amount of pages. But I was busy watching some shows and helping my grandmother with some stuff, so I haven't been able to...
Can I bother you with something?
Maybe.
You're gonna get annoyed. Can I see the bookmark? I saw it has a little doohickey, and I'm a fan of bookmarks.
This was sent to me by a viewer of mine.
Oh, nice.
As a Christmas, part of a Christmas envelope. It's a little
cool.
dragon, like a dragon sword thing. And all the little like jewels along the dragon, as well as the orb, glow in the dark.
Yo, that's sick.
So I absolutely love it, and I use that whenever I read my books.
Nice. Okay, continue.
Here's that Skull Dragon's Precious Daughter.
Oh, you got it. Nice.
I loved the first volume.
Really?
It is precious. The artwork is fantastic. It is cute. I absolutely loved it. I recommend it highly. If you want something that's like kind of wholesome fantasy with a little bit of action, I definitely recommend it. Like fans of Witch Hat will probably enjoy it. And it just has really wonderful art and really well illustrated creature art. I'm trying to there's some pages in here I really liked, but I shared them on Twitter after I read it because I was so like enamored with the book. The girl is, she's cute. It's good. I like it. I recommend it. I'm excited to get the next one, but it's not out until like January. Or not January.
January.
July.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Not that
Okay.
far out.
Because we weren't unsure of it when we did the previews, remember?
Yeah.
Nice.
Shy 2. This one's fun. It's Yen Press's superhero manga. That one is like you get representatives from all the different nations. So that makes it a little bit different from like My Hero. I finally got most of the rest of my order in from Robert's Anime Corner Store that I ordered from like last summer.
Oh wow.
And that's not an indictment on them.
No.
They don't ship partials unless you request it. So I waited a while, and then I just recently emailed them, and I was about to say as soon as, but like I emailed them, and then they didn't get back to me for a month, so I emailed again, which was weird because back when I emailed them previously, they emailed me immediately. They were like, "Yeah, here you go." But anyway, so it took them a month, and then I emailed again, and it took them about another week, and then they got back to me, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we've got everything except for one item, so we'll go ahead and ship it." So most of it was Dead Man Wonderland.
Nice.
So I believe that with this, I think I have the whole series now. I should. My Soto, in the clear moonlit dusk.
The clear moonlit rye.
Yes, in the Rye Moonlit Dusk. Solo Leveling, Volume 6. Funny that they literally, like, the last picture of this volume is the cover image. I'm like, okay.
Spoilers.
Yeah, right? Yamamushi Pedal 22.
By the way, for everybody watching, we have a review of Solo Leveling Volume 1 on this channel. Riley and we talked about it, like a year or something ago?
I forgot about that.
We did a stream on it, so if you guys want to hear our thoughts on it, go check that video out. Just type Solo Leveling Omnibros. Sorry, continue.
Coffee Moon 2. The story is progressing. It's still very interesting. I really like this, time loop story. And we're kind of figuring out a little bit more about what's going on there. So if you like Groundhog Day, there you go. Here's the one that has the boobs on the cover. You can already
see. Usagi-chan. Did not know you were going to get that. Cool.
I put it in a haul video, and I shouted you out. I said that you said that I would enjoy
it. I didn't watch that. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just telling you that I shouted you out. I shout you out in almost every one of my haul videos because I'm always getting something that you've recommended me.
Yay.
So yeah, they had Volume 1 back available. So I have all the volumes of that now. I can start it if I want. I just think it's very funny that her like chest is molded onto the cover. I had no idea that was a thing until I got the volume. Alice in Borderland 5, I read 1 through 4 like last week, all in one go. Like I just in one evening. Absolutely loved it. But Volume 5 was not my favorite volume because the story, the series has like side stories. And those side stories, of course, break away from the main what's going on. And it just tells you about another game that was happening with other people. And more than half of this volume is made up of side story instead of progressing the actual plot, which the side stories are fun. I don't dislike them, but the plot is in a point that is very exciting right now. Like I wanted to see what was going to go on there.
Yeah.
Insomniacs After School.
Nice.
This was fun. Just, kind of nice slice of life, friends being cool with each other.
There's a show coming up.
Yeah, and it's very chill. It's just they have insomnia, so they find the old astrology lab, and they chill there at night. But then they have to have a reason to be there, so they start up a new astrology club. Crazy Food Truck 3. I thought the first volume and second volume were really fun, and most of this one was also fun. But I was extremely disappointed with the last 2 chapters.
Oh.
Usually the ending of something is the least important part to me. But when the journey is so short, when it's only 3 volumes, if you don't stick the ending, that has a big impact, I think, on the series as a whole. And it went in a direction that, like, I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I don't think that it built up at all. And I don't know, it just didn't rub me the right way. Beast Complex 2, this does, for Beastars fans, have a short Legoshi and Haru story that takes place after the series. So if you want to keep on with them, these 3 volumes of Gangsta, I think that finishes my Gangsta collection. Also from Robert's Anime Corner Store. Orochi Volume 4, final hardcover of this one. This series was worth it for the last story alone. In this, like, the artwork in the final story of Orochi, because they're all kind of like disconnected. The artwork is just phenomenal. Like, the first like 50 pages, or maybe not 50, but most of it is like big panels of just detailed artwork, really moody scenes and stuff like that. I loved it. Like, the series is good. I like it, but that last chapter was great. Fist of the North Star, Volume 8. So we're getting close to the halfway point on these hardcovers.
Good.
It's Fist of the North Star. I finally picked up the last volume of Emma, thick ass hardcover.
Nice.
And here's one for you, Gio.
My man, let's go.
The Kitaro Japan's classic manga. I'm still not really clear if these stories are collected in the other ones that I have. But
you got the Swamp Thing approval.
Swamp Thing seal of approval.
Yeah, baby. I'm proud of you.
To kind of add flourish to my Miura/Berserk shelf, I picked up the analysis book that was put out by third editions. It analyzes the book. I mean, that's about it.
No, there are no pictures in there?
Well, there's like the sword is on the corner. Okay. There's really not anything like pictures, but it summarizes, and then it gives a lot of analysis about like what the book was aiming to do, and what he might have been pulling from his own life, like what he might have put in from his own experiences as far as like what Guts goes through. Oh, I think I saw a picture.
Yay.
There might have been one. Okay, they're referencing back to some classical artwork.
Whoa.
So I'm interested in seeing in here if they touch on like, there's a lot of like classical artwork of stuff that inspired him for I forgot my mic is right here. It's inspired him for like the, not just like art of it, but also the story is inspired by a lot of like classical epic stories. So that is something that I'm interested in seeing if they talk about. But I have another third editions book, the one about JoJo's. And then there's one I think that came out more recently that's about Akira. So that's much of what I hauled. And then I also found this at Target.
Oh, look at that boy. That's cute. Damn it.
Hey,
Squirrel. Yeah.
Squirtle. And I found out that they have a Charmander, but I haven't gotten it yet. And I need that because Charmander was mine. And they don't yet have, from this line, they don't yet have Bulbasaur, but I'm sure they will. Look at his tail.
That's so cute.
So I love him. He's great. I also have the Jigglypuff that's sleeping, and that one makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm good. I'm done.
Good stuff. Lots of good stuff. James, thank you so much for finding the video. Guys, if you want to check out the Solo Leveling First Impressions review on Volume 1, you can check out the link from the channel. Did anyone see Omars Show? DC's coming out with 6 manga thingies. Rising Phoenix, if you go back 2 Thursdays ago, we talked about all of the manga that's coming out and gave our thoughts.
2 Thursdays, or was that last Thursday?
No, 2 Thursdays ago.
Was that when Colleen was on last?
Yes.
I do remember talking about Joker.
Yeah, Joker with the
baby.
Yeah.
So we were on top of it, Omar needs to get his shit together.
There you go. Boom.
I don't even know him, but he does.
I also already made a TikTok about those.
We're coming
Oh,
after
yeah.
you, Omar.
Hell yeah. Barnes and Nobles. Buy one, get one 50% off. Buy the Kitaro book, guys, please. That's an amazing series. And I think it should be on most people's collections if you're into cool stuff. If you're not, that's okay.
Does it collect the same stories that are in the other Kitaro collection?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you about that. It is the exact same material from the previous edition, and the smaller tankobons have completely separate material. So you're not double dipping at all.
Do we have a complete run of Kitaro at this point?
No, it's missing a couple chapters.
Just
some chapters.
Couple?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know like how much we're missing, like how many more volumes we need before we have everything.
I don't have an exact number for you right now, but it's not a huge amount.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I didn't like that approach because it's sort of a best of that book, and then they put out the smaller editions. I'm like, come on, you could have maybe put out the whole wave in oversized format.
I'm disappointed that you didn't have an answer for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was speaking on behalf of Drawn and Quarterly. I'll check out in a minute. Don't worry, I'll check it out.
Something that I don't think we're covering, but I think that we should cover is that Kinnikuman is coming back for the 40th anniversary anime.
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
Do you have any link for that I can show off?
No, there's just, as far as I know, there's just the one image of Kinnikuman doing the Breakfast Club fist.
Let me search for that. Oh, yeah, here it is.
Right in time, because Discotheque's got the Blu-ray of Ultimate Muscle coming out, so you can watch the classic about his son, and then you can. Don't you forget about me. We're never gonna forget about you and your tighty whities.
It comes out. The Blu-ray comes out in May. If anybody's interested.
Hell yeah.
Can I show this? I think I can show this. Hold on.
What can you show?
The website.
Oh, I thought you were trying to show someone's nipples or something, and I was like, don't get us in trouble.
No. This is the official website. You go to kin29man-anime.com, and you can, stare in awe at the exaggerated muscles. The ultimate muscles, sorry. The
ultimate muscles. And that is much more important than Gintama coming back. Mic drop.
I saw that, and people were like super excited. I'm like, okay, cool. It's coming back. Everything comes back these days, Wait.
And Urusei Yatsura is coming back again.
The anime finished today or yesterday in Japan, and they announced the second season early 2024. I'm super excited. Loved the whole series.
Which means David Production's going to be busy.
Yeah. Also, if you guys like anime, I recommend watching it because it adapts certain chapters from the manga that were never adapted in the original series or the movies.
But also, the animation's just really gorgeous. I haven't even watched it, but it's gorgeous. I just like looking at the pictures. Yeah, they got the Takahashi style pretty cool in animation form. Her hair is like really vibrant.
So, what do you guys want to do first? You want to talk about the manga app or the Solicits?
Let's go swimming and have snacks.
I don't know what that means. I'm sorry.
You asked what I wanted to do. We can go to the movies.
Oh, okay.
We can
do that in like 30 minutes when we're done with the show. But
I think what we should do is just ignore Riley. You should just mute him.
Okay. There we go.
We can do karaoke.
Okay, get rid of
the hierarchy had changed there.
He didn't learn his lesson.
Let's do solicits first.
Fine.
If I share my screen, I don't have the like I usually do. I actually took screenshots of everything, so it should work this time. Right? And if I do this, look at that. We got a new layout. This is part of StreamYard's new update, and I can do this now, which is really cool. We don't lose fidelity on our little screens there, and you got everything on top. I think it looks pretty sweet. Tasty Mullen is right. You can't have snacks until 30 minutes after swimming.
You can have Doritos and peanut butter and jellies with a Dr. Pepper while you're swimming, and there's nothing that anyone can tell you about that.
And water from a hose.
That is the American dream right there. I was a lifeguard for like 5 years, so what I say goes.
What? Is that real?
Yes. I've talked about it before, like years ago when we used to.
What?
I'd say like about all the jobs that I've had, and y'all used to have a joke where you'd be like, dude, you've done everything.
What?
Yeah, I was a lifeguard for like 4 or 5 summers when I was growing up. That was how I made my manga money back in like high school.
I knew about the movie theater, but I don't remember this conversation at all. What?
Yeah, after I was a lifeguard, because then my parents were like, you have to have a job that's not just during the summers. And I was like, man, that sucks. But then I started making more money, and I was like, yeah, I get it. And that's when I went to the movie theater. But during the summers, when I was in high school, during the summers, I was a lifeguard at a neighborhood pool. And I am a trained professional in guarding lives, and I know that waiting 30 minutes after you eat is bullshit.
Nice.
It's propaganda from Big Pool.
Okay. So did you save any lives while you were lifeguarding, or nothing bad happened?
No, I didn't save their life.
Okay, just let them die and drown.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah,
that's why I don't do it anymore.
I would trust Riley to save my life. Just saying. Oh, we all would.
I wouldn't. That's a bad decision.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of bad decisions, Seven Seas picked up a bunch of books, and I'm going to feature stuff from last week, which we couldn't highlight because we were doing fake manga, real manga with Jess and Lou, and all the stuff from this week, which is not a lot, but still pretty cool to point out. Seven Seas licensed The Villainess Who Has Been Killed 108 Times. She Remembers Everything. This is from a bunch of people. Namakura Chinori Toriyu and Tetsuhiro Nabeshima. In this fantasy time loop comedy, a villainess tries to change her future and break the curse of dying young. In each of her past lives, Scarlet was the despised queen of her kingdom, and each time her reign was ended by a group of heroes led by Scarlet's rival, Arisa. Scarlet never even survived beyond age 28. After Scarlet dies for the 108th time, all her memories of her past lives and deaths are unlocked for her 109th life. This is oddly specific. Scarlet is determined to do things differently this time, but it might not be up to her if all those past deaths were the result of a curse. Can she find a way for her 109th life to break the cycle? The Villainess Who Has Been Killed 108 Times will be released for the first time in October for $13.99 in single volume editions. Thoughts on this one?
Groundhog Day with a villainess.
Yeah. Isekai, Groundhog, Otome. It looks like an Otome. I know it's not a video game, but it kind of gives off that vibe. I don't know. Looks nice. Looks cool. I'm pretty sure this is going to get an anime adaptation at some point. The next one is The Secret of Friendship. This is by Kazune Kawahara and Aiji Yamakawa. A self-contained shoujo drama of romance and friendship written by the author of the hit manga High School Debut and My Love Story. Eiko and her best friend Moe couldn't be more different. Eiko is a shy, average-looking girl, while Moe is beautiful and envied by everyone at their high school. Though their personalities are total opposites, the bond between them is incredibly strong. Moe might have an endless supply of suitors, but when it comes to actually dating them, she has a condition. Her boyfriend must value Eiko more than he does Moe. No one has yet been able to meet her condition, not until a boy named Tsuchida appears, at least. What will Eiko do when her relationship with her best friend begins to change? The Secret of Friendship will be released for the first time in North America in December of this year for $15 in a single large trim edition. Here's a cover for that. This is the story about two. There you go. You can read that. Thoughts on this one? I like the art. Yeah, I do dig the art for this one.
I know, Colleen, you're getting that one.
Yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
I switched my mic because I needed to put headphones in because my neighbor's being loud.
Oh.
So I wasn't sure if it was working or not.
No,
Yeah.
it's just fine.
This one I was excited for mostly because I like both of the mangaka. I'm a pretty big fan of Kazune Kawahara, and then the other one who did the artwork for this series. I read one of their other works before, and I really liked it. So I will be picking this one up.
Nice. I like that it's an all-in-one, right? Single large trim edition.
Yeah, I think it was just a 4-chapter series.
Okay, it's not too expensive. $15. Nice. Art should look really pretty. I do like the cover for this. I like that art style. Next one here is, oh boy, Easygoing Territory Defense by the Optimistic Lord. Production magic turns a nameless village into the strongest fortified city. This is both a light novel and a manga by So Akaike, Kururi, and Maro Aoiro. Oh, I can't say that. Maro Aoiro. Fantasy isekai tale about a reincarnated nobleman with a useless skill transforms a village into a prosperous city. That is useless. Van, the fourth son of a powerful noble, is only 2 years old when he remembers his past life as a salaryman in Japan. With his adult brain and a young body, of course, he's considered a child prodigy, until he displays the production magic skill when he turns 8. In a family that favors offensive magic, this crafting skill is considered useless in battle. And Van is banished to oversee a tiny country town in disgrace, with only his personal maid, the memories of his past life, and his worthless magic. Can Van improve the fortunes of this little village and himself? The light novel comes out in January, and the manga also comes out in January. Volume 1 it's going to be single volume editions. Easygoing Territory Defense by the Optimistic Lord. Production magic turns a nameless village into the strongest fortified city. That's a mouthful. I'm not going to read this. But cool.
They love those dual light novel manga releases now. I feel like they have one every single announcement.
I don't like that because they say we have 7 releases and I'm counting and I'm like, you only showed like 6. And it's because one of them is dual release light novel and
like this time, like there was at least 3, right? That were dual.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. You know what's stupid? The name of the manga. I hate it. It's absolutely stupid. I mean, look at that. It's too long. Anyways,
Territory Defense by the Optimistic Lord. Production magic turns a nameless village into the strongest fortified city. I almost couldn't say that in one breath.
At that point, you're just reading off the first sentence of a paragraph, you know?
Yeah.
Not the title. Anyways, from last week, Sheep Princess in Wolf's Clothing, a Yuri love manga series. This is by Mito. This beautifully illustrated Yuri fairy tale. A wolf woman butler must tutor a sheep princess who's not as soft as she looks. Aki is a wolf woman who lives in the land of the sheep people. While working as a butler in the royal castle, she happens to save the life of Princess Momo, after which the princess demands that Aki be her private tutor. Momo seems sweet and docile, but She turns out to be a difficult student, and Aki soon learns that the princess's fluffy exterior hides a hungry heart. Aki must deter Momo's advances, but she can only deny her wolf's instincts for so long. She Princess in Wolf's Clothing Volume 1 comes out in November as part of 7C's GL label for $15. Single large trim editions for that. Here's the cover.
Pretty.
I like how colorful it is. I love those colors.
Yeah. It looks like I don't know if either of you watched this one, but it looks like Bibliophile Princess.
I watched one episode of it and stopped because I just had way too many shows to watch. But it looked interesting.
Yeah, the manga covers for that series are really pretty. They're like very pastel, intricate looking, like dresses like this with a lot of flowers.
Cool.
That's what it reminds me of.
There you go. Hopefully, nobody gets eaten in this. Next up, this was also from last week. Yeah, Lonely Castle in the Mirror from Mizuki Sujimura and Tomo Taketomi. A fantastical coming-of-age drama based on the critically acclaimed novel with an anime film. I did not know about this novel, and I had no idea there was an anime film, but cool. Kokoro is a junior high school student, but after years of bullying, she becomes so anxious that she no longer goes to school. One day, she's pulled through her full-length mirror into a castle in another dimension by a girl in a wolf mask. No relation to that other manga. The mysterious girl tells Kokoro and 6 other kids that they are all competing in a scavenger hunt. If one of them finds a key that unlocks a secret room, that person will get one wish granted. As long as they observe the rules of the world, they can come and go as they please. The 7 kids gradually grow closer as they explore the castle, but the scavenger hunt is never far from anyone's mind. After all, only one of them can win and receive their heart's desire. Lonely Castle in the Mirror, Volume 1 will be released in November for $14 in single volume editions. I dig this. I want to check this out. It sounds cool. And I will say, is it a coincidence that there are 7 kids and this is licensed by 7Cs?
Then maybe they'll do 7 seeds.
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think for this one?
Looks interesting. Sounds interesting. Never heard of it. But...
Might check it. Might peep it.
Cool. Next one on the list. Oh, there we go. Now we're up to date. This was yesterday. I'm going to butcher this name. Yomotsu Hegui, Scions of the Underworld, or however you pronounce it, by Masasumi Kagizaki. An action-packed supernatural horror about a battle over eternal life. Nawa Kanetsugu used to be a police officer until his wife and child, were murdered, and he sought revenge by any means necessary. In a new quest for vengeance after he's released from prison, he discovers that a mortal wound won't kill him. A confrontation with a mysterious girl shows Nawa that he's eaten the fruit of Yomotsu Hegui, the tree in the realm of the dead, and now he's an immortal with monstrous powers. The girl is a god of death who wants his help to fight other dangerous immortals, since there may still be a seed of justice in his heart. Will Nawa find his humanity again in saving others from supernatural evil, or will these ghastly powers turn him into a monster? Scions of the Underworld, Volume 1 will be released in North America in February of next year for $15, single volume editions.
Ooh, Cthulhu.
Creepy. I hate the name. I'm sorry.
At least it's not a paragraph.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Yomotsu Hegui.
Scions of the
Scions of the Underworld.
They should have just called it Scions of the Underworld.
Yeah, there was no need for the Yomo. That's cool. Okay, cool. A lot of people were hyped about it, but then again, it was probably the Action Bros on Twitter that I was reading. This is awesome.
Yeah, I like the tentacle face.
He's Davy Jones.
Yep.
Mixed with Cthulhu.
Yep. Cthulhu Jones.
Next one is reincarnated into a game as the hero's friend, running the kingdom behind the scenes. This is both a light novel and a manga. Reincarnated by Yuki Suzuki, Sanshuo. I'm not making that up. Look at this. Look at that.
Sanshuo.
Sanshuo. If Sanshuo is listening to the show, I am so sorry. But the name's weird. Rampei Ashio. In this isekai fantasy, a modern man is reincarnated into a game world as a doomed background character who can help save the world as the hero's shadow. Modern man is reincarnated into a world of a fantasy game he knows well as Werner, the son of a powerful noble. The thing is, Werner isn't the hero or even the villain. He's a background character, likely to die during a climactic siege. Werner seeks out and befriends the hero, but he doesn't have powerful enough skills to be a hero himself. Unwilling to die as a later plot point, Werner uses his knowledge of the game and his power as a noble to aid the hero and defend against evil attacks. That's when he realizes that when he does so, he saves other people who were doomed as he was, which changes the plot he thought was inevitable. As the hero's close comrade who can see the future, perhaps Werner will be a savior to this place after all. The light novel comes out in March of next year in single large trim editions, and the manga comes out in February of next year as well for $14 in single volume editions. Is this something you guys would check out?
Generally, if it says reincarnated as a whatever something, I don't check it out.
Yeah.
I feel like after reincarnated as a slime, okay, it's enough.
I like the character design.
Yes.
It's a very cool character design. I probably, this is not up my alley, but if I were to buy something based on a cover, I would buy this.
But is that the light novel cover, or is that no? That's the manga. It says
that's the manga.
Yeah.
I didn't get the light novel because we don't talk about that here. So
yeah, fuck light novels.
Yeah,
we hate.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. This messed me up by reading it. Wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. My Dog is a Death God manga by Mikito Chinen, with art by Ritsu Aozaki, the artist of Dragon Knight's Beloved. Leo, a god of death, has been sent to save human souls at a small hospice called Okanoe Hospital. Okanoe. For this mission, he's been granted a special form, one with 4 legs, a tail, and a keen sense of smell. Thanks to his canine assets, Leo can seek out patients at the hospice who are plagued by a lifetime of regret. With his endearingly wet nose and friendly furry appearance, Leo eases patients into their next life, seeing them off from the quiet hillside hospital without the burden of lingering remorse. My Dog is a Death God releases in December for $14 in single volume editions. I want to check it out, but I know it's going to make me super sad.
Yeah, that sounds like it would give me an existential crisis, so I think I might avoid it.
Yeah, I like sometimes I want to feel the hurt, but then again, like I don't know.
There's only so much you can handle at times.
Yeah, and the fact that it's a dog too, like, oh, come on. I don't know.
Imagine.
It's giving to your eternity.
I was gonna say imagining Gio picking this up and singing "Hurt" Johnny Cash version.
I don't know, something about it. Who knows? When did I say it's coming out? December. We'll find out. December, me will find out. So good luck to him. This is My Dog is a Death God. Also, we're getting, this is this was already out, right? My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness. Now it's getting a hardcover release.
Yeah.
So it's not a new book per se. It's just getting a better format version. If you own it and you want to upgrade, that's cool. If not, you can get this new edition, which will be in hardcover. Paired with My Broken Pancreas Made My Life a Little Bit Easier. This is new, and it's going to be a hardcover release as well. I reviewed one of these books on my channel. I don't remember which one, but they're good. It's good stuff.
They're starting to all kind of blend together in my mind. I don't know what's what. I just kind of all think they're the same.
I know 7 Seas sent me a copy of one of these. I don't know which one, but I reviewed it on channel and I liked it. But for the life of me, I can't remember right now. So sorry. Go to my channel if you're interested. It's probably going to be there from like a year ago or two. Next up is Obey Me, the comic, but it's a manga. What? Subaru Nito and NTT Solmare. That's a weird ass name. I'm beginning to think it's a nickname. Based on the hit Otome mobile game with an anime, this fantasy comedy about 7 devil boys will be available for the first time in English. As school bells ring, a little sheep wakes up at the Royal Academy of Diavolo in the demon world Devildom, where 7 eccentric demon princesses await. This woolly critter is actually a human exchange student, so why are they so fluffy and cute? And why can't they remember anything? Now they must figure out how to turn back into a human and regain their memories as princess named Lucifer, Leviathan, and more raise hell with their devilish hijinks. Obey Me, the comic, the manga. Volume 1 will be released in December 2023 for $15 in single large trim editions. Here's the cover for that.
So first of all, how dare you insult that name? That's what I'm going to name my child.
The comic, the manga?
No, the NTT.
Oh,
Yeah.
NTT Solmare or Solmare, whatever.
Yeah, NTT Solmare is my child's name. And you're sitting there saying it's a bad name. Come on, man.
Sorry.
Have some sensitivity.
My
so
unborn
sorry.
future child.
I'm taking you to HR. I'm reporting you to Omnibros HR.
I thought you were, I thought you were going to say, I'm taking you to HFIL.
Home for Infinite Losers.
Yeah, that's a old joke for old school Dragon Ball fans. So I don't know what to think of this. Are you guys willing to check this out?
We have a friend who was excited for it.
Is she, or was she just excited that, because are you talking about Lex?
No, Cass.
Oh, was Cass excited? I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think Cass likes the Otome game.
Oh, okay. I was thinking, because I saw Lex post about it, and I did when she posted, it was just, happy for the Obey Me fandom. Like, she didn't say anything about it for herself.
Yeah, Cass. I think Cass said that she was like, "Oh, this one's for me. Sorry, guys. This one's for me. This is mine." So I'm gonna assume that Cass just liked the Otome game. I didn't ask.
So this was a game first, then an anime, and now a manga? Is that?
Yeah.
I never saw this. Came out in 2021. So it was at Funimation, and I wasn't checking. Oh, I see now. And never mind. Okay, cool.
That's why they have to put the comic on there, because there's all those different. Do you remember when the Battleship movie came out and they did Battleship the movie, the game?
Yes, that was awesome. So stupid. So yeah, cool. If you guys want to check that out by NTT Solmare, cool.
My child.
Yeah, it sounds like an NFT code name for something, but cool.
NFT Solmare.
Next up, this I'm excited for because it's so random. Black Knight Parade. This is by Hikaru Nakamura, and it's the same creator of Saint Young Men and Arakawa Under the Bridge. And I did not know it had a live action film. That's cool. Hino Miharu will be spending this Christmas just like the last, alone and working a dead-end job. All he wants is good employment, but when he meets a Santa Claus dressed in clothes as black as coal, he has no idea he's encountered the real deal. Sort of. The Santa Claus dressed in red makes Christmas happen for good children everywhere, but this darker counterpart handles the holiday for the bad kids. As a name on the naughty list, Miharu is dashed away to work for the shadowy Santa. The pay and benefits are great, and his co-worker is cute, but will this end up being the dream job he's wished for or a nightmare of a Christmas? Black Knight Parade will be released in November for $14 in single volume editions. Here's the cover for that.
I'm excited.
This sounds amazing. And good on them to release it just before the holidays.
Need to keep that in the back pocket for the next Real Manga Fake manga.
Oh, hell yeah. Also, they're not showing his face, right, on purpose? When I saw this, I thought, is the character like a red cone? Like a traffic cone? What's happening? But also, I want to know what happened to Krampus in this universe.
Dude, I was going to say the same thing. Is this supposed to be like Krampus humanoid form or something?
Manga Krampus. Huh.
It's the polar opposite express.
Ah, nice. Yeah.
Get out.
Hikaru Nakamura. Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'll probably get it.
Yeah, Saint Young Men. And I didn't know, but he also did the artwork for the Zodiac War manga.
He did?
Yeah.
No idea. Cool.
With Nisio Sin writing, the one that's published under the Shonen Jump line.
Yeah.
What Juni Taisen, Zodiac War.
Mm.
I was trying to say it, and I was about to say Jujutsu Kaisen. He did Jujutsu Kaisen also.
Also, quick shout out, Bob Fisher. Hello, everyone. First time viewer came over after discovering the Omnibus Collectors channel. Nice.
Thank you
Welcome
for
aboard.
popping by.
Hope you tune in. We do live streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Pretty wild and crazy and wholesome streams. We're here to have fun with you guys.
Just some wild and crazy guys.
Now someone's got to license Sanda to have the Battle of the Santas.
Yes.
You gotta do that.
Just a couple of wild and crazy guys.
I think if they do license it, Jaime, it has to be Seven Seas as well, just so they own that corner of the manga world of Christmas. Christmas themed manga, you know?
Christmas manga only. I think it would be Viz though, because they've been doing Paru's stuff, and also because her like one shot was published with Drip Drip, the one that has like Muscle Santa in it.
Yep. Bota Bota.
Yeah,
was it a spinoff?
Kinda, yeah. I think like the idea kind of originated in a one shot, and then it spun off into an expanded series.
That makes a lot more sense, because I feel like that's such a strange premise to like come up with out of nowhere.
I mean, so is like 50% of manga.
Well, sure.
But Bota Bota it's like a horror fetish thing happening.
Yeah. It was like the elevator opening in The Shining, but it's nosebleed.
Also, fun fact, little trivia for you guys. Bota Bota is obviously drip drip in English, but it's the sound of a droplet hitting. What do you call that? The
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia. Thank you. That's what it means. So we would say drip, drip, drip. They would say bota, bota.
I'd say blorp. That's
Or
what I
blorp.
would sound like.
Or blorb.
Blorp.
See, it sounds like it.
Blorp.
What the hell do I have here? Oh, here we go. Let's go. This is my favorite thing that we're going to talk about tonight. So good old Kodansha revealed their top secret project, and they're coming out with a manga app, and they're calling it, I'm sorry, but this is a very dumb name, K-Manga, which if you have no idea what the hell manga is and you see this, you're going to think, oh, it's like K-pop. Well, now we have K-Manga, so it's like Korean comics. Cool.
Well, at least it wasn't like Hakusensha doing an app and calling it H-Manga.
Oh, that would have been funny, though.
Like, they just don't know at all. They make H-Manga, and the first day it gets announced, everyone's like, there's a what app?
So, yeah, K-Manga, Kodansha's official manga service, coming May 10th of this year, almost 2 months from now, right?
And really cool that on the banner there, they would put such a amazing character as Mikey from Tokyo Revengers.
No!
I knew that was going to happen.
Or sorry, Takamichi. I was focused too hard on trolling Colleen. I said the wrong name.
Yeah, now you look stupid. And you could have said Chihaya, and you wouldn't have looked stupid.
No, but hey, you weren't watching, but the other night we were talking about it on Steph's live, and I did mention Chihaya. So when you're not watching, I'm nice to you, but when you are watching, I'm a jerk.
Well, so in that world then where you do that, I only think of you as a jerk. So is this the road you want to go now?
No, you don't.
You do it enough times. You never know. Maybe you'll start taking it seriously.
I'm not even gonna remind you of like what you're named the Discord channel for me.
Therapy?
No, the description.
I didn't even realize there was a description.
That's what I sent you on Twitter when I
was
called
confused. I was so confused. I was like, where are you seeing this?
Oh my god, it's the only one that has a description too, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, it probably,
yes.
Which is why I was so confused.
Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of context. We have a very private Discord server. It's just like a few of our friends, and every one of us has our own channel. Mine is called Therapy for Rye, but Colleen spells my nickname like it's bread. Number one, it's R-Y, it's not R-Y-E. My name is not Ryeli. And then none of them have a little description next to the name except for mine, where it says Kingdom Memes for Rye, R-Y-E. Because I
and you're also forgetting that I made the icon for our server, the guy from Kingdom, but he's
and then I complained about it. I complained about that enough, and then eventually you're like, fine, I'll change it, and then you gave him blush
and little sparkles.
Which you can barely see, but yeah. So Colleen's like constantly trolling me every day, and I sent the meme, the Adam Driver from Married Story, where he's like, every day I wake up and I have to see this motherfucker in the Discord,
and he just looks so cute and inviting, and he just wants to say hi.
I don't even know what character it is, but like the majority of the characters in Kingdom are ugly as sin. I'm sorry.
Except for him, because I gave him cute little blush and sparkles.
He's no longer a character from Kingdom. He's now a character from the Discord channel.
And big sparkly shoujo eyes.
Big sparkly shoujo eyes.
There you go.
Anyway, that's my side rant. That's my aside of Colleen's a bully, so I bully Colleen as well. That's our like friendship language. But behind Colleen's back, I am not a bully. I would never. I'm just gonna say that I would never say anything mean to any of my friends, like anyone I care about, behind their back. If I don't care about you, I'll say things about you behind your back. I don't care. But no, if I care about you, I will not say anything behind your back. I will say it to your face, and I will never mean it.
There you go.
We can go back to the app now. That was a tangent.
Yes. Thank you. So going back to this. She's giving the high five. That's awesome.
Chihaya 5.
Yeah, baby.
Okay,
So in that image, you get a little preview of what the app's going to look like on an old phone. That's cool. Probably like an Android-looking phone from like 2015 or whatever.
Hey!
I'm sorry. An Android phone from 2023.
No, this one is actually. I think I've had this one for 6-7 years. So you have rightfully called me out.
I'm sorry. That was not my intention.
That
Just for comedic effects.
That looks more like an iPhone 10 or something.
Or not a 10, like a 3G iPhone, like the old ones. Anyways, whatever. Regardless of phone, there's a manga coming out. A lot of people are upset because of... I'm upset for one thing, and a lot of people are upset for another. This is a US-only thing happening, and that rubbed people the wrong way. There are a bunch of interviews. I'm not going to link them. You can Google them. I do have one here from... I do have an article here from Variety that talks a little bit about it. And they're going to have, 400 other series available at launch. And they are, the roster includes approximately 70 titles of ongoing manga currently in serialization across a multitude of genres, including action, thriller, isekai, speculative fiction, romance, and fantasy. Users will have access to K-Manga's library and will be able to read limited chapters of some manga free of charge. K-Manga will endeavor to release the latest chapters, original serialized manga, and weekly and monthly magazines of Kodansha containing a collection of different manga titles simultaneously in the US and Japan, making the latest stories available earlier than any other competing US services. Wow, shots fired. It specified that chapters of popular manga in the US currently ongoing in Japan, such as Eden Zero, Blue Lock, Rent a Girlfriend, The Seven Deadly Sins, Four Nights of the Apocalypse, and Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, will be available on K-Manga before any other competing platform. Yuta Hiraoka said the K-Manga team is committed to continually creating content within the K-Manga platform, bringing many brand new stories to U.S. readers as they are simultaneously distributed in Japan. We hope that our audience will enjoy K-Manga through encountering many never before seen stories, becoming a fan of those stories, and then watching the journey of how those stories become popular. It's a lot of stories. Among the Kodansha library titles, the new platform will host comic series The Seven Deadly Sins, Fire Force, and Chihaya Furu. Anime and manga, blah, 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 whatever, from another, I'm jumping to another interview. This was done by the OSG. You can check them out on Twitter. The OSG asked, after prior simulpub titles were available to readers in multiple countries on different digital English platforms, what led to the decision to make K-Manga only exclusive to the US? Yuta Hiraoka said, and I quote, to produce many simulpub titles, we had to be able to control the entirety of the process directly in-house. We also thought that by having all the titles available on the same service, we would be able to provide the same comfortable reading experience as we do in Japan. So that's sort of a brief look at that. I assume it's going to have a different tier system, subscription service. I hope it's not too expensive, because if it's going to compete with the one big app that a lot of people are subscribed to, you gotta put a decent value to it. The Shonen Jump stuff is what, $13 at the moment.
Shonen Jump app is $3 a month.
No, yearly. Sorry.
Oh, 24, 20, something like that. Because it was 20 per year before, but it went up.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, it has to be within that range for a yearly subscription.
Yeah, I think that like if it's, since we don't know exactly what it's going to cost, it might not be just a flat monthly amount. Like it might be a little bit more complicated than that. But if it is just a flat monthly amount, I don't think they can go over about $5 before it's going to be like something that you actually have to consider spending every month. Like, because I feel like going up to about $5, most not everyone, but most people could be like, $5, right? That's one of the big things that Viz saw success with, is like $2 is not an issue for the vast majority of people. Not everyone. I know there's some, like, there are people who $1, $2 is a lot. You have to, pay attention to that. But like $2 is an amount that for most people, you're fine. And it's they, to compete, you have to find a price point that makes sense to where they can compete with what they have over there, but still feel like they're making money off of it. I guess that they're profiting enough.
Yeah. I don't know if I highlighted this earlier. Excuse me. As someone in Canada, the region lock on this is so dumb. So they talked a little bit about that in one of the questions. The K manga has been in the works for about 2 years, and there are no current plans to expand outside of the US, which is really unfortunate because it's an English service, and there are a lot of people that read and speak English that are not in the US, and I think that's dumb. So what happens when your boy tries to enter the website? You get hit with this shit.
So even you?
I can't enter. Oops. So this was my actual screenshot that I took from the website. The service is not available in your region. We greatly appreciate your understanding. Oh. No, that's dumb, because I will say it time and time again. Me living in Puerto Rico does not mean that I am excluded, because I am an American citizen. I have the same rights regardless of territorial status. It is a U.S. territory. And a lot of people from mainland USA enjoy the privilege and things they can do over here. So I feel that I should get the same treatment, regardless if it's a colony, if it would be a state later on, or independent, whatever. I'm still a citizen, and it's just stupid that companies still do this thing and don't consider what it means to service the whole United States, not just the 48. So I can't show you any images because I can't log into the website thing to look at it.
Yeah, that's because that's why you don't have the Steam Deck yet.
I don't have the Steam Deck. I was going to say something else.
Steam Deck.
I don't have the Steam Deck either, and that's a crusade. I could be promoting my dumb YouTube channel, but I'm invested in the Steam Deck saga, and they consider us a separate country thing or whatever, which is stupid. It's not. That's
because it's one layer of disappointment when it's like it's not going to be outside the US, and then that hurts English speakers in Canada and English speakers in, because there are a lot of European countries, they prefer, even though it's not their primary language, they do prefer reading in English, and they do prefer collecting the English releases. And now they're not going to have access to this stuff. I don't know exactly why. I don't know if there's something specific that like it keeps them from being able to do it. At the top it said VPN. Can you get a VPN and just pretend you're in the US?
Maybe, I don't know.
Anyway, the point, it's one thing when it's all that, but those people are outside of the US. You are not. You are inside. So they're basically like, the states can get it, but Puerto Rico, Guam,
American Samoa, and
Virgin Islands.
I assume they can't either. So
yeah, all these American territories that, like you said, like we benefit from like American citizens benefit from anything like being able to go to the territories without needing passports or to go through customs and stuff. And
Yep.
we can import things from there, I'm sure, without any issue.
Exactly.
Yet y'all are getting the short end of the stick. And I know that these two things are just, this and the Steam Deck are not like life or death, but it is a big signifier of like, how y'all are treated as colonies instead of as like an actual part of the country, even though you have the same president, you have the same government, you like all of this stuff you share with the rest of the country.
It's the same thing. I mean, I can't vote for the president or anything, but it's the same government. Let me show you what happens when I stop sharing the screen here. If I go to Twitter, this is my Twitter. You can follow me at A Week in Geekdom, or just type Geo or something or whatever. I'm in the Twitter thing from them, and if I click on the teaser, it just says this. So I can't show you anything from the teaser site. Disappointing, but what are you gonna do?
Riot.
Yeah, I don't think they have anything on their website right now anyway, so it's not like we would even be able to look at it. It's just a Twitter post of being like, this many more days.
Here's the article that I was talking about by the OSG, if you guys want to check it out. Bunch of stuff here. My favorite part was... Where was it? Hold on. Wait. Dang it. Now I can't find it. What the hell? There was a part where it said like, oh, here it is. Details will be announced at the next press release. Details will be announced at the next press release. Details at the next press release. So yeah, we don't have any information. This was just like, hey, it's happening, May 10th. There we go.
I wonder if they were even ready for it, like ready to announce it, and they were just trying to cover because it got leaked.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, but the leak specifically said that it was announced on the 21st.
I think
in that leak that came out from Screen Rant, it said like Kodansha announced on March 21st, but they put it out on the 14th.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was just Screen Rant being done.
VPN works for me. Nice. Payment might not work if your card is not tied to a U.S. address. Oh, yeah, that's a good point too. So yeah, and here's the Variety article, which I thought was interesting. Pretty noteworthy site, I guess. Reporting on it. That's cool. I know a lot of people are going to check it out, but it's cool that there's what did it say? 400? Yeah, 400 plus books are going to be there from the start. That's awesome. That's a nice way to start your service. It sucks that they've been taking the Kodansha stuff out of other platforms. So
yeah, a lot of people were really upset that they stopped the Simulpub for A Sign of Affection.
Yeah,
when they took that off of gosh, where was that? Crunchyroll?
and I wonder, and I got to ask you guys, do you think other companies might want to do this and make like a giant bubble of streaming apps for manga, like a Seven Seas app and a what else is there? The other stuff. I can't think of the other publishers right now, but you know what I mean. Like different, like we have with the regular streaming services.
I've
I've
always said they should, just because it's already so hard to read half of the shit that I want to read in the first place.
Yeah.
Because none of it's available in the same sort of capacity. So either I'm spending like $6 on a digital copy and having to read it on my computer because I don't have a Kindle, or I'm like having to buy physical releases, either going to a store like every other week or having to buy online. So I'm hoping that the Kodansha app, I don't know, I mean, obviously I don't know what they're going to do, but I'm hoping they simulpub some series from any of their shoujo or josei magazines that aren't technically licensed yet, and we find out that they've licensed them for Simulpub, that would be really nice, because they have a ton of series across like Dessert and Be Love and Kiss that I've always wanted to read, but we don't have them. So I'm like fingers crossed. Maybe we'll just Simulpub some.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, I agree 100% with what Colleen's saying, but I don't think that we'll see more apps from English publishers. We'll see them from Japanese publishers, like license holders.
And like bringing them over to America.
Yeah, like I know that there was word last year that Hakusensho was looking at doing one. I don't know where they are on that, but I mean, Hakusensho would be big. They have, I think, Young Animal, so Berserk is a Hakusensho manga, but there's also a lot of shoujo magazines with Hakusensho as well. But like the Shonen Jump app and the Viz Media app are Shueisha. Like they're basically the English version of Manga Plus, which is Shueisha. But we don't have, and I haven't run through every series that's on those apps, but I don't believe there are any Shogakukan titles on there. So I think it'd be worthwhile for Shogakukan to do that, and then we could have simulpub of all those Shonen Sunday titles that we have coming out right now. I think that it would be a great idea, and I don't have numbers to prove this. I only have anecdotal evidence to prove this. But from my observations, my anecdotal evidence is if you give people the opportunity to this material legally.
He's keeping an eye out for Selena.
Sorry, continue.
Is this the rumbling?
Yeah, sorry. My intrusive thought one.
If you provide your readers with digital versions, like easy to access versions like this, your physical sales will improve as well. Anecdotally, I have seen it from not just from myself, but a lot of other people with manga and with comics, that they are more likely to buy. Jesus.
It sounded like a cow. It sounded like a cow just like ran by your window.
It's like that scene in Twister where the cow goes by.
Yeah.
Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted, people who buy or read digital versions of stuff are more likely to want to spend the money on the physical version because they know that they enjoy it already. And when you make it something that's easy to get and you capitalize off of how easy it is, like Colleen's already talked about it in their recent video about, not most recent, but one of their recent videos talking about the rise and falling of Shoujo Beat, mentioning about how if you provide a legal way, like with the Shonen Jump app, to read these things, you're going to have less of an issue with piracy.
Mm-hmm.
It's proven. Like that is a proven thing. I don't remember what the quote is, the quote pool would be, but it basically, saying what that you provide, you shouldn't be focusing on fighting against piracy, but on making the legal versions easier to get. Right.
Exactly.
It's not a consumer problem, it's a company problem.
Exactly.
It's a service problem.
Yes. So when you improve the service and your consumers have easy access to this stuff, that means you're going to have a better consumer base, a more happy consumer base who's going to opt for the legal way to do it, even if it does cost them a couple dollars, because it's better quality. That's what we have from the Viz and Shonen Jump apps, is better quality. So that said, as what I'm getting around to is I think that the more of these apps that we have that give us simul publishing and all that stuff, the more people are going to be interested in buying these physical editions, and the more sales are going to lead towards more physical licenses. And it's going to be a win all around for everyone. I think that while the pandemic had a big hand in like manga sales going up, obviously, another big hand in that was you saw sales from a lot of Viz releases go up because they're providing that on their apps, on their site. Manga Plus has all that stuff. People read these things, and the number of people when they see the thing licensed that they enjoy, there are people who are like, oh, I don't need to buy it, I already read it. There's a ton of people who are like, I read that on the app, loved it, I'm buying it, I want that in my collection. All right, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, that would be most of Kodansha releases for me, because most of them, the ones that I like so much, are digital only. And I mean, you were there when Nina got licensed for physicals. I was super fucking happy. Just because I wanted to own it, because I like the series so much. But like, I was gonna keep getting digital still.
It wasn't even Chihayafuru, but you were still like super excited.
Because I can be happy for other things.
So all of this said, in addition, the things that are on this app, if you want to see them physical, read them, enjoy them, and tell your friends to read them too. Because the more numbers that they see, that's why things like Red Hood and like Ayashimon got published physically in English, because Viz took notice to the fact that these titles, even though they were canceled, did really well. They did good numbers. And so they're like, hey, let's go ahead and publish it, because obviously there are people who like those.
Yep.
So
I do want to point out, as you can see from this preview screenshot of the app, there is going to be a like function here. So I think it's going to be really important once it's out that people like the book that they read. Gives them feedback on that stuff.
Yeah.
And you can see here, serialized favorites, my page. There's a ranking system. K manga originals. And I have an action segment or section, sports, romance, blah, 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 ranking. Earn up to 50 points from the treasure thingy. So I don't know what that's about. This week's 2-volume free to read. Okay.
It's not a coin system. I know a lot of Webtoon, and I think Manta Comics has one too, but I know they absolutely hate like the daily pass stuff, and like I rarely see people happy with how Webtoons runs their thing, so hopefully it's not anything like that.
Yeah, that's going to be kind of annoying if it is. Like having to buy coins to buy chapters.
Comic-Key does it as well. It's really frustrating. And the fact that Comic-Key also has chapters divided as well.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Kind of, but it's like the only place I can read. Like a couple shoujo series that I really like. So like I have to use it still.
Kodansha should not go that route, because a lot of people are jumping in for the first time and they're not used to that type of service. And that's going to be a huge turn off. Yeah. So that's K manga. I'm still not a fan of the name. Sorry, Kodansha. Don't sue me. I think it's a dumb name. You should have named it something else. Kodansha Manga. I don't know.
Kodanga.
But for real, when I first saw the name, I didn't think of Korean manga. That was just a joke. What I thought was, literally in my head, I read it as K manga, like okay manga, sure, whatever. That's what I read when I first saw that.
The logo in front of the K makes it look like an O as well.
I was going to say, I wonder if originally they just had their logo next to manga, because since the logo is a K, and then they realized that a lot of people might not realize that it's a K, and they might just think it's an app that's just called manga.
Well, you can be pretentious and call it the manga app, and people would be like, when you read manga, you got to go to the manga app.
Or it can be like gay manga, like what manga?
That's the Spanish version.
Yeah, gay manga.
Gay manga. So yeah, look at these four.
What manga?
So that is that. Let me remove this and go back to this. There we go.
Still got Natsu at the front. Like that series has been gone or done for so long that Eden Zero is over 20 volumes, and they still have Natsu in the front line.
They should have added another girl here.
I was gonna say they should have They should have put Yuki from A Sign of Affection, because I can't imagine they wouldn't have that series on the app, and I feel like she would be more of a pull for a lot of people as well.
That's
a very popular series.
I do understand because Fairy Tail is very popular, but if I'm being realistic, I think that they should have replaced it with Eren.
Oh, from Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I'm not saying for my personal taste. I'm saying
no, for the main
popularity.
Yeah, for attention to draw people, because Attack on Titan is obviously still huge. Mm-hmm. Fairy Tail is still popular, but Attack on Titan still has the anime going, and I think that would be a really big reason to have Eren Yeager right on the front there.
Yep.
Well, they probably would take Chihaya off if that were the case. If they were to put Eren on, I don't think they would get rid of Natsu. I think they would get rid of Chihaya.
But I'm not saying what
I know.
I'm saying what they should have done.
Yeah.
Or Nagatoro, because she's really popular.
Have the Colossal Titan on the app though, right? And that pick, So it's already there. That's probably why they didn't put him in there.
Beautiful.
He's been to the dentist lately.
Gorgeous.
No smart manga in this.
It looks like an orangutan. From this, or not an orangutan. It looks like a baboon.
I was gonna say the Monkey Titan, and then I was like, wait, there is one. Never mind.
Hello, monkey. They can't do any adult stuff. The same reason why the Shonen Jump app and Viz app can't, and that's why a lot of the stuff like Dandadan is only on the website, because due to App Store restrictions, they can't have adult content.
That's stupid.
No changes of heart.
But if they're going to change anything and not include Attack on Titan, I would include Nagatoro, because she's pretty popular as well.
You don't toy with her.
I know. And I mean, Tokyo Revengers as an anime that's airing right now, the second season. Blue Lock is ending its first season this week, so I get it. But to have Fairy Tail is kind of okay, cool.
They have the 100-year whatever is still ongoing.
Yeah,
the one that they have featured on the little preview app preview.
Confirmed.
I don't care about Attack on Titan. I just know if you're trying to market, I know what their popular stuff is.
Which is why I'm so surprised that they put Chihaya Furu there. That's what made me so happy, because I was just okay, they see me.
I saw that and smiled because I thought of you. Let's see if I missed any comments. But guys, gangs, homies, you got to check out In Stock Trades before I check out any comments. It's your one-stop shop for all things collected editions. You get your omnibus, trade paperbacks, manga, hardcovers, box sets, all that fun stuff. You get it over there with great discounts, up to 50% off at times. Orders of $50 or more gets you free shipping. If you order on a week-by-week basis, you get that sweet loyalty discount that adds an extra 2% to your order. Fantastic customer service, wonderful packaging. That's InStockTrades.com, the official sponsor of Omnibroslive here on the Omnibus Collectors Network.
So when the app comes out and you enjoy the manga that's on the app, you can buy the physical editions at IST, and usually Kodansha, I think, is 30% off, typically.
Yes, that's
which
true.
Is 5% more than Right Stuff.
Yep. No Cells. Curiously enough, Cells at Work has a live action movie in the works over at Japan.
I'm sure the first. I'm sure any Cells at Work outside of Black should be on the app.
Yeah.
Because it's popular enough that they're giving it the omnibus treatment.
It has box sets and omnibus. Yep.
They went all the way with cells at work.
Let's see.
They're
Let's see if
putting
I can
themselves to work.
You know it.
Yo, I skipped this comment, but I'm gonna highlight it anyways because I was upset for a minute, and I also want an answer for this, but I don't really care. Where is it? Damn it! Sorry. Wait a minute. Dead air. Yeah. Son of a gun. Now I can't find it for reals. Wow.
You got this. You got this. I believe in you. Believe in the me that believes in you.
Okay, this is not it, but it can. I can stall with this. It's a question. What is your favorite JoJo part and JoJo protagonist? Riley, take it away, Willie.
Am I the only one that can answer that?
I watched the first part. I can give an answer.
I've only seen up to the start of part 5, and I've only read the first part. That's it.
Part 7, favorite part, and Josuke is my favorite protagonist.
And I guess I have to say, should I say Giorno is my favorite because of a similar name?
Because you share a name.
Kind of.
I have a question for their question. I want to know who that K-pop idol is because they look vaguely familiar, and I can't think of who it is. So, Seuss, I would like an answer, please.
Yes. Let us know, Seuss. 100-year quest, thank you. Where is the damn comment? Hold on.
Was it about the app or was it about...
No, it was about something you said, and I also got upset. And I just wanted to make fun of it, because...
You got upset with something I said?
Yes.
What did I say?
Hold on, let me see if I can find the comment.
Flaming people.
I would trust... No, that's not it.
Is it
this. Jaime was like, hey, Reincarnated as a slime is fun. And I read it.
Say anything after slime?
Yeah. I interpret that as like, after reading slime, shit, I don't want anything to do with isekai.
Any Reincarnated after slime, like slime, because I said like slime did it, and that's all we need. Like, it feels superfluous for everyone else.
I know.
I took it as Riley was saying he liked that one so much he didn't need another one after.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be an insult to slime at all.
But I will say, for like a split second, it did sound like you were saying that you were like,
it could have been
else is bad.
Yeah, I like slime, but I was just trying to ruffle your feathers.
No, I was saying I usually avoid anything that's slime or not slime, Reincarnated as whatever, except for slime, because I feel like slime was like, you know, the progenitor, is that the right word? The precursor, not the precursor, and then also Reincarnated as Yamcha was funny.
Yeah. Oh man, Riley, you have to check out Bocchi the Rock, because there's an homage to Yamcha there that was so funny. I saw that and laughed so hard.
I saw something Yamcha related recently.
That's a series that needs to be picked up, and I'm expecting somebody to announce it this year. That's one of my most anticipated things, because it has a lot of publications or printings or whatever you want to call it in circulation, except North America.
It's only like 5 volumes out in Japan, right? And it's a 4-koma series.
It's so good. I love it. That was my favorite anime of last year. That's how good it was.
I know it was a lot of people's.
Yep. It's Jiho. Is that how you say it? From Oh My Girl, but she left the group last year. There you go.
I know of Oh My Girl. I know some of their songs, but I'm not like super familiar with their group, so that's probably why they looked familiar, but I wasn't able to put a name to the face.
Is it unrelated to what was the thing that we talked about? Wait, the demon manga. Wait, damn it. The no. This is Oh My Girl, and I was thinking of Obey Me. Sorry.
Oh.
Wrong connection there. Sorry.
Obey My Girl.
What? Josuke from part 4. Hey, same. Nice.
Josuke from part 8 has too many balls for me.
I like. I really like. I don't know. I like. They're all fun in their own way. Y'all ready for Jiso Solo?
Hell yeah, let's go.
What does that mean?
More K-pop stuff.
Okay, I am totally lost.
One of the girls in one of the groups that I really like is doing solo work for the first time. So excited for that.
Super hyped. April's stacked for K-pop.
I like how we're turning this into a K-pop chat.
K-pop show, everybody.
I know like a handful of names in K-pop, and like I've listened to the stuff specifically that Colleen sent me to listen to, but I'm like still lost as I'll get out.
I liked I don't follow a lot, but I'm pretty sure if I listen to some of these groups, I would dig it. I liked the group that sang the opening for what was it? Tower of God.
Stray Kids, let's go.
I love that song, and they did it in Korean and in Japanese, and they put out an English version, and all three are fantastic. I love that song.
I do appreciate that they gave so many options for that song, because I really liked it too. And I think they even did a performance of it once.
Yep. How do I pronounce this?
Oh, it's Stray Kids. That's like the abbreviation of their names.
Gotcha. They're all good, in my opinion. I hate picking out a protagonist from a long-running series. They're all good. They each have something cool and unique. I know a lot of people prefer one or the other, but I like them all. They're fun. Again, keep in mind, my knowledge is up to part 5, because I started JoJo with the anime, not the manga. So then I went back, and I forgot to continue reading. That's how much of a fan I am.
You haven't watched part 6 yet?
No, because I'm annoyed that it's not getting a Blu-ray release, because it's stuck on Netflix. That's one of the things I hate when Netflix gets shows. Like, damn it, it's gonna be stuck.
I'm sure it'll get one. I'm gonna add that to our bingo board for the announcements for June.
When's the next round of announcements?
June. It's February, June, October for Viz.
For like what is it? What's the convention called?
It'll be before Anime Expo.
Well, around that
Yeah.
thing where summer, everybody's announcing crap on summer.
Yeah, they and it was funny because like I know last year they did their announcements in June, and then they were like, we'll have more at Anime Expo, and they like announced
The Blu-ray, right?
the JJK Blu-ray was the only thing they had.
That was funny.
People were like, what? That was really fucking funny time, because that was when like every other publisher was firing on all cylinders. Like that's when Do Not Say Mystery was licensed, and Honey Lemon Soda was licensed. Like a lot of stuff that we're getting right now was licensed, and it was just like hit after hit after hit from like Yen Press, Kodansha, and then Viz came up, and it was like,
hey guys, we got some Blu-rays.
yeah, we got JJK on Blu-ray, and Naruto's coming to Hulu, and it was like, is that really all you're gonna tell us?
Oh gosh, yeah. But yeah, I'm hopeful that this year we will get the announcement for Bocchi, and I know it's a long shot, but I am campaigning for a release on Dagashi Kashi. Please, I need that in my life. I just bought the 2 Blu-rays, and they're on their way, and I'm super excited to finally own at least the anime on my collection.
We have I can probably search Discord and find every time I've said bingo and see everything that I've said should be on the board. But off the top of my head, the only one I'm remembering specifically is I mentioned that one with that they just licensed the digital version, and it's the lady that wears like sunglasses and has braided hair and a gun. I don't remember.
Oh, it starts with a G. Goku something. I know what you're talking about. And the guy's got like, is it blonde hair? Or the girl is blonde and the guy has red hair.
No idea.
It's like Gokuragi or something like that.
I'm looking at the thingy-majigger.
It better be a Blu-ray of Part 6. I mean, Japan will have Blu-rays of it. Super expensive, you know. If they have English subtitles and they weren't so expensive, I would import from Japan because it's the same region and you can watch them just fine. Do you guys collect Blu-rays as well? Hell yeah. That's one of my favorite subjects. How do I do this? This whole, what case this is? Billy shelf is my anime Blu-ray collection, Sue's. If you're interested, I have collection update videos on my channel of all the anime that I own. All Blu-ray. Bottom shelf down below behind me is the only one that's DVD. And closet over here, there's some old DVDs. I have all my Naruto DVDs up there because I haven't bothered upgrading to Blu-ray.
We need to get you like a floor spotlight.
I want to. That'd be great. Is anyone watching Sugar Apple Fairy Tale? Yes, I am. It's a lot of fun. I like it a lot.
So good. The animation is gorgeous, and I just watched last week's episode before coming on to live, and when I was watching it, I turned to my boyfriend and I said, "I can't believe this is the same animation studio that did Requiem of the Rose King," because like the animation is so nice in this one. It looks so good, and I was like,
"It's JC, right?"
JC Studio.
Yeah.
And they're going to be doing Sacrificial Princess, which is coming up, and I'm so nervous. I'm like, I don't know if it's going to be good or not.
I mean, I haven't read that, but I have faith. We'll do a decent job.
I'm just
as long
hoping,
as it's not too hectic and actiony.
Yeah, I'm just hoping the animation will at least look okay, because that's what was one of the huge reasons I thought Rose King was just not good. It was like stock footage photos just like fading into each other.
LMAO, rest in peace, Requiem.
For real.
But yeah, Sugar, what was it called? Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. I have to be honest. I read a random chapter of it because I was intrigued enough to go look at it. I guess because I watched the show first, I'm like, I kind of prefer the art in the anime.
Yeah, the manga art, I wasn't like super. I didn't think it was like. It's pretty,
it's not bad.
Yeah.
But this one's a little bit prettier, in my opinion.
It's like a little cuter looking.
Yeah.
It's like they made it a little more shoujo-y with like the character designs and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the manga is much more, because it runs in a seinen magazine, so I feel like it's just it's dulled down a little bit.
Cool. Yeah, and in that series, sorry, Riley, we're cutting you off.
No, I'm trying to find that series that I was mentioning.
I'm getting ready to start making my winter season anime review. I do that. I review the seasons, and I watch as much as possible. And in my head, I have swirling like 35 different plot of different anime shows. And I'm excited to talk about these shows, and I think this season, Rie Takahashi just knocked it out of the park with her performances, and she was all over the place. But she was in Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, and what was the other one? I need to check my list. I'm so sorry, I'm blanking out on the name.
Was she on in Fairy Tale or?
Yeah, she's the little fairy dude, mithril dude.
Oh, okay.
And let me look at my list here. Sorry. Kana of the Great Snow. She's the female lead in that, and of course, she's in Tomo-chan as a girl as well. And Tomo-chan, she knocked it out of the park. It's so good, worth watching just for her performance alone. It's so funny.
The manga, it was Goku Rakugai.
I was close. I was close. I said Gokuragi. I missed one syllable.
Yeah.
How do I spell it? How do you spell it?
Goku. R-A-K.
Yeah.
U-G-A-I.
U-G-A-I.
U-G-L-Y. You ain't got no alphabet.
I've seen the picture of this.
The 1st of March, Viz announced that they licensed for the digital release, and
this thing
immediately I was like, that's gonna be announced either June or October. They're gonna announce the physical. I think they're gonna do that one. I wouldn't be surprised if either from them or maybe from Seven Seas we get Hokkaido Girls, since the Hokkaido Girls has an anime coming.
Yeah.
The other what's it called? Ichinose Family. That's probably going to get one too, announced for physical release, because they gave us the previous one for that creator already.
I do have a question though. Is this something you think I would like?
I don't know. I haven't read it.
It looks like they fight, like, I don't know if I'd say demons, but it looks like demon fighting, and also like gangsters maybe. I don't really know much about this one. I only know the character designs.
Yeah, I just really like her design.
Professional trouble. The source is Viz on AniList, and check this out. Professional troubleshooters will take on any case if the price is right. That's it. Thank you. That says nothing.
I hate when, so one of the ones that bothers me so much is The Witch and the Beast. You cannot find a good description of that manga, like, anywhere, because they all use Kodansha's description, and it's all just like the most basic. It's not even a synopsis. Like, you wouldn't be able to know anything about the series from what Kodansha gave.
Witch and the Beast, it says they live by one creed. Wherever a witch goes, only curses and disaster follows. They have scores to settle, and they won't hesitate to remove anyone in their way, be it angry mob or angry garrison. Is that it?
Basically. And they don't give the characters' names.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like that when they do that.
You wouldn't be able to get anything from the story.
Yeah. Gokurakugai. Sister Tao and AI? Oh, Al are a pair of troubleshooters, independent odd jobs men working in a red light district for whoever can pay. Then a little girl tries to pick Al's pocket. Again, that says nothing, but cool. The question I have, this is kind of weird that I'm asking on this show, but whatever. If you guys are out there watching, I want that cat, the beckoning cat,
the little.
Yeah, I want to get that one specifically, because I see that all the time in anime and manga, and when you look at the real ones that you can buy, they're more the ugly traditional ones, which look cute in my opinion as well. But I want that one because it's cuter and chubbier. and for the life of me, I cannot find it. And I know that they exist in real life. That exact version of the beckoning cat. That's one of my favorite things, and I want it. I don't know how to. I mean, I guess I could Google that, but yeah.
I'll change my name to petitioning for Geo to get a cute, chubby, beckoning cat.
What about this one?
Oh my god!
Yo, I mean, that's what happens when you spend all day just waving your paw around.
Just moving one paw.
Yeah. If you guys watch any of my videos, I have a beckoning cat at the end of the video wishing everybody good luck. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of that. And I saw that on this image. I'm like, I need it. I want that.
Tom and Jerry.
Oh my God. And $150 for that?
It's got to be a decent size, I would hope.
Yeah. That's different. That's unique. That looks like a crossover, like Tom and Jerry go to Japan.
So what? Okay, I'm trying to see what you consider to be the ugly one. Oh my god, this is not that at all. But what the shit?
Oh,
I want him. Ugly Garfield. Cool. Oh, he just like me for real.
That's so cool.
Maybe this one. This one's not exactly, but this one's closer to. It's cute.
Hold on, I can't see. I've seen that one. Yeah, I'm slightly interested, but that's more like an alarm clock because it has a clock in there. Take a look at this. Usually the one that you see for cheap prices would be either this one, which I don't like.
But do you want it to move the arm?
I don't care if it doesn't.
It just has to be cute.
Like this is what I want. This fits more with the image that I showed earlier. I
wonder, do they make one of Meowth?
That would be cool too. I would get that. Oh, here it is. Yeah, take a look at the golden one. That's what you usually see for sale at like hobby shops and all that stuff. But the one I want is the one you see of the, of the animes and all that, and the manga. Like that. That's super cute.
Yeah, the eyes on that other one were like, it looks sad. He looks like he doesn't want to be beckoning.
He's been stuck there for hundreds of years. I'm like, please end my suffering already. Let me go. I've wished luck on you so many times now.
This one is me for real.
Oh my god, it looks like chocolate.
Chocolate or a turd. One of the two.
It's the poop emoji, but in cat form.
In cat form, yeah.
God.
Oh, look at that look. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Maneki Neko. Yeah. I am such a freaking weeb. I like this stuff so much. Yeah, that and the... oh, look at that. That's ugly. Cool, but ugly. Ooh.
I am retro with the pop-ups. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah. Mashal anime is coming. So hyped. Yeah, that's going to be fun. I want to watch that.
So excited for Moshly.
I was about to be like, wherever you're Colleen, Moshly.
I don't know why, but when I saw the name of that series, I had been calling it Moshly until Riley and the rest of the people in our Discord server were like, what is that? And I was like, Moshly, like the wizard one?
Mashal.
It's muscle and magic. Mashal.
Also, there is news on what's the other one that David Productions doing? Undead Unlocked. That is for the end of the year, and it looks really cool too.
People are still gonna get annoyed that David Productions is not working on Steel Ball Run.
Deal with it.
When they have like other things going, they have Fire Force Season 3.
Yep.
Urusei Yatsura 2.
They're working on those horses.
Yeah, they gotta hire the animators from Stallion of the Cimarron. Stallion of the Cimarron.
They're working on
David Production has in 2023 They just finished Urusei Yatsura, and this year they're working on Undead Unluck, and next year they got Urusei Yatsura season 2. So nothing confirmed yet for JoJo.
No, they usually don't until like the year of, and
when they have a full like teaser trailer that they can show.
Yeah, they usually don't say anything, and I wouldn't count on it for at least I think it's gonna be like
2 years.
When did the last core or whatever of Stone Ocean come out? Was it at the end of
last fall?
Was it November?
It was like
November.
November 22. So I'm not going to count on it until like at least early 2025, if not late 2025.
Yeah.
But I just like teasing about it because people get so persnickety.
How many isekai anime in that season alone? In what season? This season? The current season?
1 million.
Or next season?
Probably the winner, because you were saying you were putting a video.
Well, I can tell you right now, we're off on a tangent, sorry. I can tell you that I am reviewing Farming Life in Another World, which I really enjoyed. That's a lot of fun. That's one. Chilling. No, that's not a isekai, sorry. Saving 80,000 gold in Another World for my retirement. That's another isekai. The story's fine, but the animation's terrible. Handyman Saito in Another World. That was fantastic. Highly recommend reading that or watching it. Campfire Cooking in Another World. Another wonderful series. That, if all isekai would be like that, the world would be a better place, in my opinion. And
Bleach 1,000 Year Blood War, or was that fall?
Yeah, that was fall 2022.
Sorry for being an idiot.
As with Chainsaw Man.
But Chainsaw Man's not an isekai. Bleach is an isekai.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't remember that part of the show.
Yeah.
I don't remember when Ichigo gets isekai'd into
Soul Society.
Fuck, I couldn't remember the name.
The plot, he gets truck-pooned into Soul Society.
My brain was like, Arankar. I was like, that's not the name.
Look at the cat there. That's awesome.
One of these series just needs to put out merch so you can get it.
She is a young adult, and she goes into another world, and she has the ability of world jumping, so she can go back to our world. And she decides to retire early by making money on both worlds, and she ends up selling items and stuff from our world into this medieval fantasy-like Earth that she's in. And it's a lot of fun, but the animation is really meh. But I like the beckoning cat there. Super cute. Again, that's what I want. I don't want that depressing-looking one that we saw earlier. I want something like this. Reminds me of the cat from that other show, Ayakashi Triangle.
Ayakashi Mid-Angle.
As bad as that series is, I love the cat in that. That's my favorite part of that dumb series. And he's constantly naked on that show, and they don't censor him. But when the other characters are naked, they censor the characters. So they don't mind a naked cat on TV.
I wonder why. Maybe it has something to do with the fact it's a cat.
I know. Yeah. I'm trying to find an image of the naked cat just for the hell of it.
They didn't care in Howard the Duck that there was a naked duck boobies.
Yeah. Can I can show this, right? It's okay if we see some cat testes.
As soon as you do it, the screen just goes black.
They shut us down forever.
My
It was a good run, guys.
Hold on. How do I? It won't let me. What's happening?
It doesn't want you to show the cat balls.
We're looking at the cat balls.
Cat balls. Yeah.
Google, show me this cat's balls.
Oh my god, what is this website? Latestanimenews.com. I don't care about the latest anime news. Shut up.
Just give me the cat balls.
Screw it. I'm
Show me
showing
the balls.
showing it anyways. There it is.
Balls.
Oh goodness.
Isn't
Yeah.
it
Cat
a
balls.
little tanuki
Naked
balls?
all the time. Anyways, I gotta stop sharing the screen because I have no idea what they're showing in this website. Sorry.
Yeah, they could have the actual Ayakashi triangle stuff.
The stuff that would get you shut down.
I made a funny tweet ages ago about that series, and a fan of that manga was making fun of me because I was dissing on it. I'm like, dude, I don't care about your opinion. Let me just have fun dissing your stupid manga.
Go get better opinions.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta something because it's awesome. Like, I don't care, dude. It's a horrible manga. The only cool thing about it is that it has yokai or Ayakashi or whatever, and the naked cat. I mean, all cats are naked, but you know what I mean.
Not
Best part of that series is those cat's balls.
not in relation to that series of the cat balls, but I did have like someone came in when I was live on TikTok with Steph and was like, she always gets people trolling about stuff, and they'll just come in and say like Naruto peak, Naruto greater than ever. Like, I don't know why it's always Naruto fans. Like, Naruto greater than everything, Naruto solos. And I went off the other night like on this one dude that came in there, and I was like, all you're telling me is you probably have not read more than like 3 manga in your life, and you have really like vanilla opinions about stuff. And I went off like on a 10-minute tangent, and like her audience, her regulars were like, hell yeah.
I keep missing this show. I want to see this. I want to see that stuff when it happens, but I'm not on TikTok anymore. So
Oh.
Well, apparently none of us will be soon.
yeah. Speaking of Ayakashi, because we're on that tangent before we wrap up. If you guys know, the manga has a lot of stupid fan service, and for the anime, they had to censor a lot of things. And because I watch all the shows, I enjoy watching Ayakashi Triangle because of the censorship. It's so funny to me. And I read on a Reddit thread, the hardcore weirdos were really upset about that. I'm like, this is so stupid. Why would they censor this? I'm like, okay.
The characters are in high school, my guy.
So allow me to show you the amazing censorship of Ayakashi Triangle in this one image.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's how they censor stuff in the anime.
It's like that issue of Hawkeye from Matt Fraction's run.
Yeah.
Just put the classic Hawkeye image over his dong.
And there was look at this one. No, hold on. This is funny. Can I? Oh God, what am I opening here? Oh, you can barely see it.
That's so stupid.
Yes, that makes it fun. I'm like, I can enjoy this. It's a dumb show, but stuff like this makes me laugh. Why not? There's more, but I'm afraid to show it. But there you go.
Do you remember when Matt Fraction's name on Twitter was Buttstuff Werewolf?
I do remember that. Yep.
That was fun.
The Magic Revolution Isekai. That surprised me. That was a great show. Loved it all the way through. Animation was solid, and I was invested in the romance that happened. So yeah, loved it. That's it. That's all we got. We're good to go, right? Thank you everybody for tuning in. Appreciate it. If you're new, be sure to subscribe or hit the like button, share it. If you're watching this later, let us know in the comment section. of what you thought of the topics discussed and all the crazy stuff that we talked about in between. Thank you to the chat. You guys are great. Love you. We're going to come back on Monday with another episode going over the collected editions, comics, and all the stuff that's coming out next week at our sponsor's website and Stock Trades. You can follow, or I'll let you guys do it if you want. Where can people follow you guys? Colleen, Willie?
You can follow me on YouTube YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Colleen's Manga X.
There's the name right there on the little white border right there.
Yes, Colleen's Manga X right here.
You would be hit. Yeah, it's
somewhere over here. And
somewhere.
then on Twitter at manga_nostalgic. Next time you see me on here, it will be after C2E2 when I've seen Riley for the second time.
Hopefully, Colleen doesn't hate me by then.
You won't get tired.
I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna announce that I'm never coming on again because Riley sucks and he bullied me in real life.
It's the last show.
No, I'll
come on just for you, Gio.
I could never.
Yay.
You tell me when Riley's not here. I'll show up.
Gotcha. Solid B+ tonight. Hey, man, I'll take it. It's a passing grade.
I am at the YouTube, the TikTok, and the Instagram at the Omnibus Collector, and on the Twitter as Omni Collector. My most recent video on my YouTube is my February haul, and I mention it in there as well as some other videos that I am now working on. My next video is going to be an updated Junji Ito reading guide. So if that's something that intrigues you, you would like to have a comprehensive look at every Ito release that we have in English, as well as everything that we don't have in English, including an accurate look at what the next 3 story collections are going to be, then tune in for that one that I will have out by the end of the month. That is my goal.
Well, you got a week, so get to it. I'm
yeah, it's not gonna be bad. Like, what I really need to take time for is getting the B-roll of the books. And I'll show you all what I posted it on Twitter. But if you didn't see it, I got this.
Ooh, look at that, so fancy.
Yeah,
that's what do you call it?
I have no idea, but it's
a rotating lazy Susan.
Yeah,
whatever.
So I can put the books on it, and
nice.
Basically, I'm gonna film a little bit of B-roll with that, so I can film it, have the book spinning, and then I'll do look at the inside. I can't show the artwork though because Shogakukan is really persnickety about it, and I don't want to get a strike. So I won't show artwork. I'll just show the inside, like, contents and stuff.
Okay. My channel, just in case you're interested. By the way, I didn't feature a haul tonight, like you guys, because the haul box shipped 12 hours ago. So no way that I could show that. It hasn't arrived.
What?
You can follow my channel. That's the Manga Geekdom, where I talk about all the manga that I'm reading and all the anime that I'm watching. I'd appreciate it if you check that channel out. So that's it. That's all we got. God bless. Stay safe out there. Catch you on the next stream. Bye for now.
Ta-ta for now.